on YouTube. Today, we're centering it on Madam President. We love you, Hilary. Hilary, the fake wannabe president, was proclaimed by many major motion picture executives. Madam President, Hilary Clinton was everybody's favorite in 2016. We were inundated with information. $1.2 billion was paid for advertising on the campaign. Yet she was missing with the New York Times. The Washington Post was saying 98% chance she would be victorious. CNBC and CNN also strongly asserted that to its very faithful viewers that she would win by 97 or 98%. Hillary ran a campaign of social justice, and Trump ran a high-energy arena tour with great economic policies attached to them to help make America truly great again. The glass ceilings, they're staying intact for now. Hillary was no more than a woman trying to fit into a man's world. With her diplomacy and her deplorable tactics of erasing 33,000 emails and deleting them after receiving a federal court subpoena duly served, she was used as a pawn to move money around for the Clinton Foundation. Hillary Clinton was the love of everybody in 2016, so much so that she was predicted to win the presidential campaign by 97% to 2. New York Times, 97% to 3. CNN in the high 90s, CNBC, 98% chance Hillary Clinton would win. But Hillary Clinton ran a social justice campaign and not a high-energy arena rally. A campaign of social justice, which was in sharp contrast to Donald Trump's campaign of high-energy arena tour. So many of the major politicians have a cottage industry in Washington, D.C., where they raise money like for the Clinton Foundation that took in $145 million that was supposed to go to the poor in Haiti, and the multi-$1,000 wedding dress that was paid for by donated funds for Chelsea Clinton. Hey, we can't be sure about that one, but I'll double check it if you want. There could possibly be anybody in the entire world that can't remember Colin Kaepernick taking a knee for Black Lives Matter. We noticed the first 3 nights he was back tucked around the bench where nobody could see him, kind of like a coward. But he eventually drew a flood of players, all taking the knee throughout the NFL, but they were all taking it for various purposes. They weren't really united. They were protesting the American flag and the national anthem, and there's really no way to ever do that and end up on top winning. When Colin lost his NFL contract, he became a leader to many to take a knee against racism and inequality. Whatever suits your fancy. Don't take a knee. Communism, socialism, it just doesn't work. For all Colin Kaepernick said and stood for, he turned out to be a zero. Just like that amount that he gave his beloved Black Lives Matter. He practically destroyed the NFL with the divisions that he brought in his own league, proving black lives don't matter. Colin Kaepernick really turned out to be a fake football player, a fake apologetic speaker, fundraiser. He never put his money where his mouth is. Lots of talk and no action. $144 million contract and $0 for Black Lives Matters. Black Lives Matters didn't matter to him very much. But he took the knee behind the bench where hardly nobody could see him, not out in the open. He did it kind of like a coward. But it did trigger a flood of other players taking a knee, but it was for their various pet peeve projects in society that they never give any money or do anything about. But they wanted to take a knee for the flag, and he wanted to take a knee for the veterans, and were unwilling to relent. When Colin lost his NFL contract, he became a leader to many players to take a knee against racism and inequality. Tiger Woods has constantly been heralded for the last 20 years as the greatest of all time, the king, the ultimate one. It's been raging in my ears, but it's fake news. Karma has a crazy way of dealing with you. You know, when you can't hold your own marriage together, it ends up tearing apart your character. And when Tiger Woods lost his first marriage, his career immediately went downhill and has continued so for the last 9 years. See, it's the crowds and the media. Everybody wants to say, I've seen greatness and I've touched greatness. But the greatest golf career has been had by Jack Nicklaus, the white guy. Against the United States flag, the veterans, and all the prices that were paid throughout the war, there's no way that you can come out on top. These NFL players need to get out in the community and make a difference with various youth projects that they find interesting to themselves. Communism, a fake world full of fake, evil intentions by those we look up to, know, and love. Called Fake World. We hope it's a name you'll spread around with your friends, that you'll share it, you'll post it, you'll tweet it, you'll basically just send us all over the world so we can start telling people the world really is fake. 50 years ago, it wasn't like this. There's so many problems and so many challenges that are coming in front of the young people that they don't know how to handle. And this is what we're going to try to expose on Fake World. Hope to see you soon. God bless.